hip mobility and range of motion, these exercises are meant to be done very slowly and trying to take your hip through the full range of motion that your body will let it. You pull the knee towards the chest without rounding the back too much. My back rounds just a little. Take it out to the side. Rotate the ankle up towards the ceiling. Bring the knee back towards the chest. Out to the side. Back, knee down, with the ankle going towards the ceiling, back towards the chest. Go 3 to 5 rotations each direction. Reverse, turn the knee out, bring it back around, and back down. 3 to 5 reps each way. The idea is to isolate just the hip movement. Don't let the other hip move. 90-90. Sit in a 90-90 position. Focus on taking the hip crease back behind you. No, don't focus on coming forward. Don't round your back. Focus on taking that hip crease back and behind you. Come forward towards the knee. You can actually rotate back towards the thigh as well. Elbows can go into the floor. Here's another angle. Rotate towards the thigh. Push the elbows into the floor. Push the hip into the floor. Breathe big into the back. Still sitting in the 90-90 position. You're going to point the toes of the back foot and you're going to pivot off that back toe with the foot in extension, pointing your toes. Try not to move the front leg. Only lift the rotating leg, isolating that hip. Do about 5 to 8 repetitions. Then you're going to rotate open into a bear sit. Feet flexed, pulling the toes back towards the face. Hold for 5 big breaths. Then slowly with control, you're going to rotate over to the other side. Point the back toe. Pivot off that toe. Opening range of motion in that isolating that hip. You're going to go into 90-90 rotations. Rotating all the way over, letting the range of motion of the hips turn over, getting all the muscles to change directions from the hips. This next one is for ankle range of motion. Come into a drop knee position, then step your foot out 90 degrees away from you. Lean forward onto that knee, stretching that ankle, getting ankle range of motion. Do not let the heel lift off of the floor like this. That is not what you want. You want to keep the heel down. 3 to 5 repetitions, hinging forward. Another drill you can do is get in a low squat and rotate just the hip, bringing the knee down to the floor. Try not to turn your shoulders. little more advanced as the Spider-Man. You're going to start in a downward dog position. Step your foot outside your hand. Take that elbow to the floor. Reach to the sky, rotating. T-spine rotation 3 times. Then you're going to take that hand that you're rotating with. You're going to put it next to your foot. Bring your chest as low as you possibly can to the ground, reaching out with the opposite hand. Then bringing the other hand to meet it. Drive off the bent leg. Keeping it straight. The foot in the air should be reaching towards the floor, letting gravity open up your hip. Looking under your opposite armpit, the armpit of the leg up in the air. Then you're going to take that leg in the air, step it outside your hand. This one, I'm going to rotate on the opposite side 3 times. This is just another variation. No elbow to the floor, just the hand. Then, after that, you're going to go back to the other side. Elbow to the floor, elbow to the sky. Nice and slow, controlling your breathing. 3 times. Then you're going to take that hand and put it next to the foot after the 3rd rotation. Look towards that leg on the floor and reach out the opposite hand as far as you can. Other hand goes out to meet it the same distance and drive off the front leg, trying to keep the leg straight and the heel on the ground, looking under the armpit of the leg in the air. Breathe and hold. Let the gravity of your foot open up. End in a nice squat stance.